Hello, 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 and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. My name is Ashley, and welcome to my small dining room makeover. As you can see right here, it is super cozy. I'm showing you all the before clips just in case you're just now catching up with some of my videos. We've been renovating an 82-year-old house. So we've taken some walls down, if you can tell right there. My next video is going to actually be the kitchen makeover and organizational video. So if you enjoyed today's video, definitely subscribe so you don't miss future videos. And then definitely go back and watch all my other makeovers. We've been going room by room. So if you need some inspiration, definitely check those out. The very first thing we're going to be putting together is obviously the dining room table. There's not going to be a ton in this space, so I definitely wanted to go bold on the dining room table and the lighting that goes above it. I do want to thank Sofavia for gifting us this dining room table and chairs. I was needing something cozy for this space, but what I loved about this is it could be really small, but it also had these little leaves you could just pull out, and they were super easy to like open up. And then I also got black chairs with it. So if you're needing something like this or just something else, I am going to link the products down below in the description box, and I'll go ahead and leave their link as well.
And here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car.
I know every person kind of has their opinion, but I love a rug underneath the dining room table. I know you have to vacuum it. If you have kids, it can be a little bit harder if they're like dropping food on it. But a thing to keep in mind is you can use outdoor rugs because they're made just to handle things better. They're easier to clean. A lot of my rugs, I'm switching over to that even inside my house. The living room rug at the Airbnb is kind of an outdoor one too. This one you're looking at, I don't think is, so it may get dirty, but I've just never had a problem cleaning them up. But if you do want a dining room rug and you have kids and you're a little worried, definitely just check out Outdoor Rugs. I do have a coupon code with Boutique Rugs, so if you use Ashley60, you'll get 60% off, and I'll leave their link down below as well. The dining room is so cozy that I was keeping the majority of the boxes just outside by Chase's truck, and all these chairs had came in a big box, so I was just unpacking them out there and bringing them in. They were all put together, which was super nice. All I had to do was like remove the packing so they weren't scratched or anything, so that was really helpful. I had bought so many different plants for this house when I was out shopping. I didn't know how many I would need. I didn't know where I was going to use them, but I knew I was going to need them. So originally in my living room makeover video, I used this plant on the coffee table, but it was so big and grand. I felt like I needed it on the dining room table, so I just flopped it out with a different one. You can see it back there. It's still the same concept, but it has a black base and it's not as big, and I just felt like it fit both of the spaces better. This light is actually from IKEA, and it's super affordable, and I love the look that it brings into the space, but I love like the texture it adds to the wall when it's kind of dark inside the space. So happy with that purchase. Now throughout the whole house, we have been changing out all the hardware just because it really does update your home for not a ton of money. So Chase is going to work on this back door right here. I feel like projects like this can take a little bit of time, but it really is going to make a huge difference in your home. It's going to update the space. We didn't touch any of these doors, so they're older doors, but just by like painting them and adding new hardware, they feel brand new when you walk in. Obviously they're not, and they're not perfect. They have flaws, but just adding new hardware really did update the space. But it's hard when I am running back to I actually really love these French doors right here in the dining room. Like I mentioned, it's a really cozy space, but both of these doors open up and it has been gorgeous here in Oklahoma. So while we've been decorating makeovers and just cleaning the house, we can open both of them up and it goes off to like a very large deck. And so it just makes the space feel so much bigger and so much more grand.
But it's hard when I am running.
Now we're gonna start working on a few other things. We just needed to add a few like light switches. We're gonna start hanging mirrors. All that little stuff doesn't seem like it'll add up, but it really does. Having like old light switches is gonna date the place. So just take the time to do those little bitty changes and I promise you, you're gonna notice. This is a mirror I had picked up from Ross, and as you can see, I bought it on clearance, but I thought it would work perfect for the space. We're adding a lot of like blacks and golds, so anytime I could find a piece mixing those two, I grabbed it because it just ties everything in together.
Just let me feel like you know what to do. Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just like
it was kind of hard getting some of the projects done over here because we didn't have our garage from home where it had all the tools in it and everything we needed. So there was a few times we needed a level when we were hanging, and just in case you don't know it, if you have an iPhone, you can like search that on your phone and there's a free one. So I can't tell you how many times we use this, like hanging pictures and TVs and now mirrors, and it really will help you out.
save yourself and leave the words you spoken, 'cause some dreams are meant to be broken. Lay your love on me, leave your head and let
I am horrible at seeing if things are level. Chase will always be holding something up and he's like, is it level? I never know. So that's why I typically hold it for him and he stands back. It's just like my eyes can't see that. Right here, I had been standing back and looking at the space, and I decided that the table may work better if it was flipped the other way, just for spacing. I think either way it would have looked beautiful, but sometimes think about how the area is going to be used and where like the walking path is going to be, and if you have that clear for people to walk around so things don't feel as tight.
No, the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out. Lay your love on me, leave your head and let your mind be free. Save yourself and leave the words you spoken, 'cause some dreams are meant to be broken. Lay your love on me, leave your head and let your mind be free. Save yourself and leave.
Another last minute change is I grabbed this table from the living room and put it over here, and it worked out perfectly with the mirror. If you were having food or something in here, you can always add some of it over here. It's just an extra workspace. But right now I'm going to show you all the before and afters of this area so you can see the difference of how it turned out. But I did want to let you know that I'm going to have another bonus video this week. You guys are getting Friday videos like they're going out of style. So this Friday I'm going to be posting the kitchen makeover / organizational video. So definitely make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss it.
So you gotta smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time. Smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this small dining room makeover. Don't forget my next video is going to be the kitchen makeover, and then all of those are done and I'll be putting out a full furnished home tour, and you can see all the changes I've made off camera after I film the videos. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
See you next time.